Before Egypt knew order, before kings ruled beneath the sun, there was chaos, raw, untamed, and terrifying. From the burning deserts where nothing grows, from storms that tear the sky apart, emerged Set, the god of chaos and storms. He was not born to bring peace, but to embody the forces that refuse to be controlled. To the ancient Egyptians, Set was the howl of the desert wind, the violence of sandstorms, and the unpredictable power that could destroy a kingdom or forge it stronger. Feared as a destroyer and yet respected as a survivor, Set stood at the edge of the divine world, neither fully evil nor truly just. His name would become synonymous with betrayal, violence, and upheaval. Yet without Set, the balance of the cosmos itself could not exist. This is the story of the god who shattered order, challenged the throne of Egypt, and became the eternal symbol of chaos that even the gods could not erase. Set was born into the first generation of Egyptian gods, the son of Geb, the earth beneath all life, and Nut, the endless sky above. Alongside Osiris, Isis, and Nephthys, Set belonged to a divine family meant to maintain balance in the universe. Yet from the beginning, his nature set him apart. While Osiris embodied fertility, renewal, and harmony, Set ruled over what lay beyond civilization: the burning deserts, violent storms, foreign lands, and the raw forces that could not be tamed. To the ancient Egyptians, these realms were terrifying but unavoidable, and Set was their living manifestation. He was the god of sandstorms that erased cities overnight, of thunder that split the sky, and of survival in a world where nature showed no mercy. In early traditions, Set was not evil. He was necessary, a god who represented strength, endurance, and the will to confront chaos head-on. As Osiris ascended the throne of Egypt and brought prosperity, agriculture, and law to the land, Set's role diminished. Order spread, cities flourished, and Ma'at, the cosmic principle of balance, reigned supreme. But where order grows, chaos is pushed aside, and Set, once honored, became marginalized. Resentment took root within him, fueled by jealousy and a hunger for recognition and power. Set did not believe the throne belonged to Osiris by right alone. He believed strength should decide who rules. From this belief was born one of the greatest betrayals in all mythology. Through deception, Set invited Osiris to a feast, presenting a magnificent coffin crafted to fit Osiris perfectly. When Osiris lay inside, Set sealed it shut and cast it into the Nile, sending the rightful king into darkness and plunging Egypt into mourning. Yet even death did not end Osiris's influence. Isis, driven by devotion and magic, recovered her husband's body, hoping to restore him. When Set discovered this, his fury knew no bounds. He tore Osiris's body into pieces and scattered them across the land, ensuring his brother would never rule the living world again. This act forever marked Set as a god of violence and disruption, but it also reshaped the cosmic order. Osiris rose not as king of Egypt, but as lord of the underworld, ruler of the dead, while Set seized control of the throne through force rather than legitimacy. Egypt under Set's rule became unstable, marked by storms, unrest, and bloodshed, a reflection of his own nature. The birth of Horus changed everything. Hidden and raised in secrecy by Isis, Horus grew into the embodiment of rightful kingship, and when he emerged to challenge Set, their conflict became more than a family feud. It was a cosmic war between Isfet, chaos, and Ma'at, order. Their battles lasted years, even decades in mythic time, raging across deserts, rivers, and the sky itself. Set fought with unmatched ferocity, refusing submission, enduring wounds that would destroy lesser gods. In one brutal encounter, he tore out Horus's eye, a moment symbolizing chaos, nearly overwhelming order. Yet Set could not claim ultimate victory, for the gods themselves intervened, restoring balance and judging the conflict. Despite his crimes, Set was never fully erased from the divine order. In another role, he stood at the prow of Ra's solar bark, spear in hand, defending the sun god against the chaos serpent Apep during the nightly journey through the underworld. Here, Set was not a villain, but a guardian, proof that chaos, when directed, could protect existence itself. This duality defined Set's true nature: destroyer and defender, tyrant and protector, the force that tests the strength of order. Without Set, Ma'at would become fragile and complacent. Without chaos, balance would lose its meaning. In the end, Set is not merely remembered as the villain of Egyptian mythology, but as a necessary force in the eternal balance of existence. He is the storm that tears the sky apart, yet also the strength that forges resilience from destruction. Without Set, there would be no trial for Horus, no proof of kingship, no order tested by chaos. Ancient Egyptians understood that the universe was not sustained by harmony alone, but by the constant struggle between opposing powers. Set embodied the desert winds, the roaring thunder, the violence of nature that could not be tamed, only endured. Though cast into exile, Set was never erased from the cosmic order. He continued to defend the sun god Ra each night against the serpent Apophis, proving that even chaos has its role in preserving creation. His story reminds us that darkness is not always evil, and destruction is not always meaningless. Sometimes chaos exists to challenge the weak, strengthen the worthy, and ensure that balance is earned, not given. And so Set remains, feared, misunderstood, yet essential, the god who stands at the edge of order. He forever roaring against the sky, a symbol of survival in a world shaped by conflict.